picture a door that is not locked and that is accessible to you, and behind it is the life you've always wanted or the life you dream of. The only thing this door has is an uncomfortable doorknob. Whether it's the texture, the shape, or just the placement. But once you get your hand on the doorknob and you twist it, the door opens up and you walk through, and the life you've wanted is there. Now, this is where you make up your mind. Are you going to go through the door and deal with that doorknob a little bit for that little, but all you got to do is deal with the doorknob for the quick one and you're through. Now, if you thought it was that easy, it's not. Because when you get past that first door, yeah, it's just one of many. You realize that there's so many other doors. But don't think about it as, oh, let me reach the end and then I'll have the life I want. Think of each door as the life you want. So every time you open one of those doorknobs, you are in the life you want. And now the doorknob is different for everybody. And you know what is holding you back or what's stopping you or things that are needing to improve or get better in your life. And that is what your doorknob is. But it's not locked. It's accessible. It's just uncomfortable. But for the life you want, you got to deal with a little bit of uncomfortable. And the thing is, too, as you find yourself going through these doors, the easier and easier it will get to grab that doorknob and go through another door. And at no point should you think, oh, I wasn't able to open this one. Look, the door may be closed, but it is not locked. So at no point should you see yourself like, I wasn't able to get through this, and look back and try to go backwards. You know what I mean? You can't. Once you go through them, it's already done. You already did that. Now, that doesn't mean that the same door might not appear again. And if it does, then it's just a challenge. It's just a little test for you. And all you could do is grab whatever doorknob shape, texture, placement that you have and twist it and go through. I'm telling you, as you go through these doors, it will get easier and easier. And each door you go through, it's a new life. And it will be easy for me right now to be like, oh, there's this variable, this variable, this variable. But there's no need for all those variables. They are there. But look, don't start thinking about them already. Just literally look at your next door, and these doors are going to pop up in your day to day. And you can either choose to ignore them, or you can either be uncomfortable for a few minutes, few hours, few days, depending on the door, and get through it. So don't start thinking about, oh, but what if this, what if this, what if this? Man, if you see a door pop up, you know what time it is, man. Time to get a little uncomfortable and go through that door. And if you find a door that is very difficult, just know, how I've said, it's not locked, it's just uncomfortable. And just because you miss an opportunity once, doesn't mean the door won't come back. But the thing is, the more doors you miss or avoid, the harder it is, the harder you're making it for yourself. And don't think of that as something like, oh no, man, I'm making it hard on myself. Dude, you are, so what? If that's the route you chose to make it harder on yourself, fuck it. We all starting somewhere, man. But just one door at a time. And eventually, I mean, I don't really think you'll ever reach the end, but you're not going for the end. You're going for the next door. Because that next door is the life you've always wanted. Or at least a step in that direction. It's hard, but you can do it. I know I can do it. And it should be fun. Now y'all take care. once that first door pops up and you go through it, you're going to want to go through more.